Hey, what's happening, people? It's OnyxProwler here today, and I'm bringing you my second commentary. This time with a gameplay to it. And what is the subject of today's video? What I want to say is what I think about Modern Warfare 3. Alright, so where shall we start? I know a lot of you guys like this game, but sincerely, it sucks. It fucking sucks, really. It isn't a good game. I mean, it's fun to play, but I see why people rage quit from it. And it's because of all the death streaks. I just want to cut in here a little bit about the death streaks. If I was the header of Call of Duty and I would want to add death streaks into the game, I would make them punishments, not rewards. I mean, like this dead man's hand. I mean, what the fuck is that? What I would want to do about the death streak is to make them punishments. For example, when you've died like 4 times in a row, you have to start with 1 less magazine in your gun, or you have to start without any frags, I mean lethal and tactical equipment, or that you will start off with half of your health if you have died like 6 or 7 times in a row. And I mean, it would be more balanced. And I mean, these guys that goes like 5 and 30 doesn't get you on your Moab streak with the fucking dead man's hand. I mean, it ruins the game, really. Alright, so let's continue. The gun balance is horrible. I mean, FMG9 akimbos, Type 95. I mean, compare the Type 95 with M16. Alright, so my opinion about the M16 in this game, it's actually very good. But the Type 95, it's as OP as you can get it. I mean, it's just... It's ridiculous how OP this gun is. I use the M16 because I'm not a pathetic little douche who plays with the OP guns. And I mean, the MP7... Who creates a gun that has full mobility, a 40 sized magazine, and no recoil? I mean, it got no recoil at all. If you look at the recoil spread on the MP7, it's absolutely ridiculous. You can't... I mean, it's just going in a little straight line upwards, and that is when you shoot 40 shots. So the MP7 is also very overpowered. Maybe the ACR and SCAR is a little bit too good, but that is compared to the rest of the guns. But Type 95, FMG9 akimbos, and MP7, those are OP as hell. Alright, and talking about horrible, so is the perk balance. Putting Blind Eye and Assassin and Dead Silence in 3 different tier slots, that could make you an invisible warrior. I mean, you won't be seen from anything except for the real eye. I mean, if you get Blind Eye Pro, Assassin Pro, and Dead Silence Pro, you'd be like a super master or something like that, pathetically. But seriously, it's so unbalanced. I mean, in the 2nd tier slot, I use Assassin actually, and it's because of all the UAV spam. And I see why to put Assassin in that tier, because it's very good having Assassin. I mean, Hardline, yeah, it's very good actually. Especially the pro version, which gets your assast kill, counters kill. Quick draw is a good perk for the people who likes to use quick draw. Also, it's very good for sniping. Overkill, I don't see the reason using overkill because of the MP9 secondary. It's as good as a submachine gun. Or, I mean, blast shield, sure, it's good, but I only use blast shield if I'm on the specialist strike package. I never use it otherwise. If I'm not just like level 1 and I'm using an M16 or something like that, then I'm using blast shield. Alright, and I mean, the first tier, I mean, you can just put Blind Eye on there for fun, because maybe you want to run Scavenger, maybe you want to run Sleight of Hand, but I prefer running blind eye, but that is only when I'm getting these extremely high kill streaks. But yeah, I don't really know. And the perk balance in 3rd tier, I mean, sit rep, the regular sit rep is completely useless using actually. I only see people use sit rep if they want to get it pro, and to get it pro you only have to destroy like 6,852,363 enemy equipment, so that's kinda cool, yeah. Yay, Infinity Ward. But seriously, it's very bad that they have made it that pathetically. I mean, set rep isn't really needed. I mean, I would much rather prefer Marksman or Stalker. Those are the two I use most. But steady aim with I don't remember which kind it was. Yeah, PM9. I love using that. PM9 with the steady aim and scavenger and specialist strike rate. And yeah, you know. But yeah, and to continue here, I mean, you can't play 5 games. What the heck is wrong with me talking? You can't play 5 games without lagging if you're not a host. I mean, the lag in this game is ridiculous. And all of the DLC sucks. I mean, more creative maps, that's what you need to do in Infinity Ward. Every map is exactly the same as the original ones. It never changes. All the maps are the same, nearly. I mean, it's... create something new. Black Box is probably the only thing I think is something new that... It's still nothing special. I enjoy playing Black Box, but it's not a good map, that one either. Alright, so yeah, so create more creative maps in Infinity Ward, and the game engine hasn't been changed since COD 2. I mean, what the fuck? I've changed the goddamn game engine. You can't run the same game engine since like 2005 or something. I mean, stop with that, Infinity Ward. And all of Call of Duty, I mean Treyarch as well, buy a new game engine for God's sake. And lastly, all these fucking campers. I mean, I can't blame Infinity Ward or Treyarch for this, but you guys who camp, what is the fun about it? Just sitting in a corner and pick people off. That gets me extremely pissed. Maybe the fun about it is to get people pissed, or that you get your AC-130 extremely easily, or I don't know. But I don't see any reason to camp. It's just boring, just sitting there, and you often just get off track and you just misses people. Yeah, it's not fun. That isn't what Call of Duty is made for. Well, now I've talked about all of the bad stuff I think about Call of Duty. Let me go through what I like about it. So, I like 2 maps, better than nothing. I like that not all of the guns are OP. Nah, just kidding, guys. But I like the theater mode. It's really good, actually. Sometimes it lags kind of a lot, but I like the theater mode. It's very good to have. And I like the idea of Call of Duty Elite, but Call of Duty Elite actually sucks at the moment, but I'm looking forward to COD Elite 2.0 that will be added when Black Ops 2 comes out. And yeah, so also I enjoy the different strike packages that you can use either assault, support, or specialist, and that you can use them on separated classes. That was a very good idea by Infinity Ward. And also I like the split screen option online, split screen online option that they've got back from Black Ops. I think that's very good. And also, I like the new game modes. Team Defender, Kill Confirmed, Infected, and Drop Zone. They're all very fun to play, and I enjoy it. So let's talk some more. Let's get into some details about MW3. Yes. I mean, they have probably like 2 to 4 good maps in Modern Warfare 3. And it's like Village, Arcadin, Resistance. I mean, those are the maps just pops up in my head right now. And I enjoy playing those maps. The other ones is actually horrible. I mean, who can think it's fun playing on these following maps? Listen now. Think now. Fallen, Downturn, Carbon, Bakara, and Dome. I mean, seriously, let's break them down. Dome. It's a circle. Period. You only get killed by campers, spawn fail, or some guy rushing up behind you with a striker. And what's the fun about a map? Seriously, guys, stop picking it in every game that you join. I mean, it's not fun playing. Okay. Downturn. Is there anything good with this map? It's just horrible. That is all I have to say. It wasn't even needed to put into the game. It's just some bonus thing that there's for no reason. It shouldn't be counted as a map. Alright, Fallen. Have there ever been a map in COD history that with more camp spots? I mean, this is hard scoping paradise. You can hide in all of the corners. You can hide in high buildings, just sitting with sniper. This is hard scoping paradise. Alright, Baccarat. Or Bacaro, whatever you want to call it. Extremely hard to see anything. The map is just ugly and it's not really creatively creative. I mean, I don't have so much more to say about it. And Carbon, I have just one thing to say about this map. The fuck is this piece of shit? This is, as well as Downturn, it's just something that Infinity Ward has put into the game just to say that they have put in more maps than all of the Call of Duties before. But Carbon, Downturn, these maps shouldn't be called as maps. They are just a bonus thing that they've added into the game for no reason, just to brag. Man, that gets me pissed. Alright. And then the looks of Modern Warfare 3. What has changed? Seriously, look at Battlefield 3. And then look at Modern Warfare 3. Not long ago, they looked... I won't say alike, but they looked kind of the same, kind of alike. But now, Battlefield 3 is having graphics miles in front of COD graphics. It seems like COD is still stuck like in 2007. Battlefield is like 2020. And take a look at Battlefield 3. That is what I expected Modern Warfare 3 to be like when I heard about the game. I wanted it to be like that, and with not that big maps, but these graphics that Battlefield 3 has, that is what Modern Warfare 3 should have had. Alright. Then let's talk about some good stuff about Modern Warfare 3. They have added new perks, which is also perks that I like using. For example, Stalker, Marksman, and Quick Draw. And I like Survival Mode. It's extremely fun, and it's probably my fav thing that they've added. But I would have liked to see combat training return instead. But anyways, it's a fun Spec Ops kind of thing. And as I said before, I like at least some of the maps. I'm gonna break down the good maps as well. Let me do that right now. Alright, Village. One of the best maps in COD history. Extremely fun to play, and the guys who made this map should have been rewarded with leaving Infinity Ward and to get to a company where they should be able to work with better graphics. It's just fun to play, especially on Domination. I love this map. It's not a COD map. It's something else. No, it's... Oh man. Alright, let's continue with Arcadin. It's a brilliant map. A remake of Terminal, but this time it's even better. You can use any gun you like. It's a real map that's really fun, and the only thing ruining it is the camp spot in Burger Town. If you haven't seen Play Infected, and you see everyone's camping there. Alright, so Resistance. Really fun map. Offers both close and long range gunfights, but there's campers in the middle of the building. Don't go in there. But yeah, that is just a building that ruins the map. And that is what I think. But seriously, dear Infinity Ward, couldn't you balance the game? They put in too many new stuff too many new stuff like survival mode, for example. Before you add these stuff in, make the guns, perks, kill streaks balanced first. Nothing should be OP. Alright, that is my honest opinions on Modern Warfare 3 and what I think it is. And I mean, this video would probably get a lot of haters if it gets many views, but I just wanted to be honest, guys. I mean, this is what I think about the game. Alright, but guys, do you like Modern Warfare 3? And if you do, what is that you like about it? I mean, I enjoy playing it. I maybe should have said this before, but I enjoy playing the game. Alright, but I mean, I really want to know what you guys think. Alright, take it easy, guys. Peace. And also, if you like the video, please give it a like. It shows support, and I really want to get my channel up there. But yeah, and leave a comment with some feedback, and if you really enjoyed it, maybe subscribe. And also, before I end this video, be sure to check out my best friend. His name is Frieder. I'll leave a link in his description. He also makes commentaries, and I watch all of them. He will start uploading more and more. But yeah, so take it easy, guys, and I'll see you later.